Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 139 of 7 Days to Die Revisited. So we are back in our main manufacturing plant, or our main camp. I just say our main camp. And to the south of us, I have just started on our fighting platform. So this one will light the way there. I will build a couple more beacons so that we can immediately see even in the dark when we are. So we're just straight south of our main manufacturing base. So this is our fighting base right here. And so it is, in effect, it is built like these are spaces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then these are the posts. The reason I built it this way is that so that the load factor on this is about 320 by 20, so 16. So it can go 16 this way. Or okay, also the side on the side also. So that means this block right here is supporting 3, and this block right here is supporting 1, 2, and 3. So there are six blocks is supporting that way, and it's also supporting blocks this way, right? These are considered being supported, so they are mutually supporting. So this side is supporting up to 3 blocks here. Out. Oh, I did not improve that one. Okay, where is our hammer? And those are called, they are reinforced concrete, and we got tons of them. So because this block right here at the top is the main anchor point for this block, and this block. And I'm hoping this block will also be the same. So that's 3 up. And also it supports up to 12 or 16. So it goes not only this way, so we can 3 more blocks. 3 by 3 would be 9. And then there are 3 more over here. So we're talking about a lot of stress that is based on this block. So that's why what I built is that we have 6 spaces going out. So this is the same construction basis here, that this block supports 3 blocks going out and 3 blocks going this way. And then so is this same corner here. So oh wait, let me say that. So 1, 2, and 3 are supported by that block, and it goes out this way too. And it goes out this way. So the load factor is distributed to this, or carried by this. So the other 3 blocks here are supported by this corner block here. So it goes out 3 and goes out by 3 also here. And so while this same block also does the same thing. And so they reinforce each other, because I don't know, because once we get to the middle part, it becomes very iffy in terms of how many blocks these corners over here can support. So so these blocks, so in theory, these blocks over here are supporting all these things over here, which in turn is supported by this corner block. And the same thing applies to this corner block that goes this way. So apparently the stress, I found that this is what we learned when we started our entrance platform in Pariston. And so I have made it this way. So in Pariston, I did not put 3 major columns. So I turned it into 3 major columns this way, so that this central column doesn't do anything. I just put it there so that there is no open hole. This central column doesn't do anything. It could be just what do you call this? Let me demonstrate. It could just be. Oh, we don't have the. So in essence, what's important is this column, so that it will support this block's going this way, and this column so that it supports the blocks going this way. And then also this column so it supports the block coming this way. And so this whole fighting platform is built on the same process, that on the same basis, meaning each block, each column actually supports up to 3 blocks out, and then these on this opposite side it supports 3 blocks out. So they are all the same, designed in the same way. Only the corners are a little different, so that this corner supports 3 blocks going this way, and then this column supports 3 blocks going this way, and then this one. So that's why the design is this way. And I think since these main, and then I also had the basic, our main floor will now all be they're all reinforced concrete. They're not just concrete blocks. These are about, I think, about 6,000. And we will also be improving this with improving that with forged steel. Now this thing has a durability of 10,000. Now the floor, I am not going to reinforce it that much, simply because I will be placing wooden stakes. Oh, I forgot to make to get our workbench to start producing wooden stakes. So this main floor will be covered with wooden stakes, and those wooden stakes not only does a lot of damage, but it also causes bleeding. And so while the zombies are down here trying to get us up there, they will be wading through a massive amount. The whole floor will be covered with wooden stakes, and those wooden stakes are cheap to make, cheap to replace. And I don't want to do those conical wooden because there are like improved wooden stakes. I don't think the damage they do is, or their durability is that much more based on my first playthrough. And so I will not be improving them as much. I will just have plain wooden stakes, and we can always replace them after a zombie horde hits us. So however, these posts are important, and so we need to actually really beat them up, because these the pillars and the support columns and these things going this way, there are ranged zombies, especially the police person. Youch, we're out of it. So good thing I kept making more. Anyway, so we will have to go back to our main base to pick up more forged steel. So anyway, over here, so I will be getting rid of that one. So this one, our entry point here, I'm thinking of building something that is maybe that will end right here, and then it will just be like temporary like this, so that we can once we get up there, we can just pick it up, and then we can then we don't have to worry, because anyway, so something similar like this, like a temporary structure like this, because all we can do is just pick it up. And we pick up some more, and then we just keep picking it up, and then, oops, like that. Oop, oh no, wrong. Okay, anyway, okay, and I don't think zombies can jump. Zeds can jump. So we will be fighting from here. So our rifle can shoot through all these holes. And we have tested that in our Periston. So ammunition will be very important. So we need to continue to mine. I have also continued to break more rocks, because Again, we used up a lot of primarily iron to make these bars. Iron is so hard to make. And what I have done is also connected this based on the map. We're just slightly to the south, and I have marked this as our tower. It's like our defense tower. So that's our fighting platform, and we can access our base from here. So this would be okay. So the four towers that we see, that it was a central tower, is actually hollow. So we need to really reinforce that one. And then, of course, we need to build more doors here so that we can seal this off. So this is our temporary base right here. And that fighting platform is not yet done. I still believe there are still a lot of things that we can do there because I mean, we have not addressed the fact, we have not addressed the potential for flying zombies, and so that is why the fighting platform, I don't believe it, for me right now, is just half completed. We still have to do another level on that one so that we have a roof over that thing, and that roof will be a little more complex because we have to shelter ourselves from flying zombies. Anyway, so this is a temporary. This is I'm not gonna build out a big area here, and I mistakenly put a door there. That this is like the Winchester Mystery House, a door that leads nowhere. Anyway, or less leads to the edge of the house, and then just you open that and you just fall off. If you guys ever visit Winchester Mystery House in California, you will understand what I mean. It is very creepy. In fact, there's a movie made that talks about the life of that lady who was married to a Winchester, and she was haunted by the ghosts of supposedly the people that were killed by the Winchester rifle, and I think some kind of a what do you call this, a fortune teller informed her that if she continues to remodel her house, she will not be, or that her house is full of ghosts or something of the people killed by a Winchester rifle, and therefore it is important for her to. So she started building. Anyway, she got this idea. She build all these false walls, false ladders, false doors, that the ghosts or the spirits that haunt it will get lost and will not locate her. So it's a very strange one. Wait, this is our main passageway, right? Yeah, main passageway going south. Right, this is going south, right? Okay. Where is this? Oh, this is west. Okay. Okay, so we're heading. You know, how come I keep missing this? This is the main western arm. That's going south. Yeah, let's put two. No. Can we not put one here? Yeah. That way it will show us that that is the tunnel leading to our southern one. Yeah, that one. Okay, and then on this part, yeah, we already have a. See, it's so dark. That's why I can't seem to remember this spot. I keep getting lost. Okay. So western, okay, and then So that's our fighting platform. So we need to get more. Yeah. See, I keep getting lost. Okay. We need to get more. Whoops. Ouch. I think we need to forge more. Yeah, forge steel. No, maxed out. Okay. And forge steel also. Make more forge steel. We just need to get really armored up. Okay. Okay, west, right? And boy, I keep missing it. No wonder I keep missing it. I was looking on the northern side. Boy, that's where I talk about a totally guy that's totally lost in his own house. That is me. Okay, so this is actually mineable. These are all minerals. Huh. Will we weaken the tunnel if we like this? See these? That's a lead right there. Yep, we got lead. And that is iron right there. Iron also. That's lead. Oh, that's sand. That's sand. Okay, so I will wow, this passage is very dark. I think we better light it up so I cannot miss it. Okay, this is the way to head back to our fighting platform. I think we have more forged iron. We have more forged iron on the pyramid. And so let's get to the pyramid and oh, I forgot to set my timer, so that means I don't know when this episode or when the 30-minute will be up, and then the PS4 will automatically cut the episode. So if this episode suddenly ends, so I'm sorry for that. Just let me apologize ahead. Yeah, we need these. Wow, where are the other stuff? Oh, I think we brought them all to oh, there is a... Oh, right, just right there. Okay, let's go pick it up. Wait, there... I think we brought most of them over to Pariston. And so... so I've spent a couple... I think a day at least doing that fighting platform. Planning it so that we do not cause it to collapse, because remember in Pariston when we were doing stuff, doing the initial one, I had a couple of collapses on me, and the injury is not bad. It's okay, but it's the waste of... Oh, nice AK-47. This one we will learn. Nope, we already have that. This one, Enforcer magazine. Let's just turn it into paper. This is a mini bike. We just turn it to paper. Okay. The AK-47 is good. Okay. Oh. And then one big item for our fighting platform is that I will need. Okay, let's go there, and I will indicate what needs to be done because, yeah, first we have to have these towers so that when it gets dark, I can actually. It's just convenience sake. I have lighted our fighting tower now, so there are a lot of torches all over. And now the key would be to improve these. I think the middle parts are the more important ones because we will be fighting in the center. And of course, this central tower is hollow inside because that's our main access point back to our manufacturing base. So it's important that we keep the central tower well fortified. Right? Yeah. So the other towers can be injured or whatever. It's still okay, but not the central tower. And I think the central spans. Are we out? I thought we ran out of forged steel. Okay, hey. That's good, that's good. Okay, yeah, these are the important ones. Because the range guys can get up there, yeah, and then we'll be running around up there, and I'm thinking maybe we need to have certain levels of or certain shelters, maybe like a half cement shield. I just don't know how to place them so that we're out of forged steel. Okay, and so the other thing that I need to do, I think, would be to clear these all of these out. So we will need, say, stone shovel. In other words, I need to make it what do you call this? To clear out all this junk, like so. So that, oh, why? You know, sometimes I don't understand the physics of this. Sometimes it hits the part that's behind. What I want is to get, like, yeah, now it's even. So we will be placing a bunch of wooden stakes so that all the Zeds, they will be walking on stakes rather than on flat area. So I need to flatten all of this, a lot of the area all over the place, all around our fighting base, so that we will have a field of stakes. So even before they get to us, they're already pretty much injured. And it will make us killing them much faster. If they're crawling, they're moving much slower than if they are walking. And also, crawling, they present a much bigger target, meaning laterally, because we're on top looking down at them. If we're looking straight down at them, you know, they represent just like a dot. But if they're crawling, we have the whole. It's like if you look down, you just see the head and the shoulders. But if they're crawling, you can actually see the whole body, and you can target the whole body. So, oh, how come we're not? Just ridiculous, right? Suddenly it's not there, huh? So we need to clear this all the way back there. And we will have to clear a lot of this out. So that will take a lot of time. I prefer to have like a clear wide area, clear wide flat area, so that we can easily put stakes all over the place. And then, or we can do it on a step basis, meaning and then so as they come down, we don't have to like flatten everything. We can flatten everything, but make it like a step process for that hill over here, so that we don't have that too much work to do. So yeah. Anyway, I haven't decided if it's a lot of work. Well, it's a lot of work, but what work can we skip so that we don't waste too much time? It's like this. So we can just, like, we have this clear area, right? We could have cleared just this area and then make another step further up until, like here, we can do another level area here. We can level this area so it becomes like a terrace kind of deal, right? See, once we clear this area, yeah, like we will now have, yeah, a clear, another cleared area, another step area, which is easy for us to put the stakes on. Anyway, once I think I'll work more on getting more, mining more, so that we can get more iron. And then once we have adequate iron, then we will work on clearing out this area. And then whether it's gonna be straight like steps, or it will be flat all the way through. Because flat all the way through, can you imagine? That's a whole mess of stuff we have to dig up. That is a lot of stuff. This one alone is already one level. Like here, we can keep it to this level, right? So in other words, if we just clear it all the way through, like this, so that's a level, and that's another level. So this one we can easily lay more stakes here, so that the only part here is these areas. These things are gonna be, they're uneven. See, that part is not even, and if sometimes it'll cause us to dig into it, and if it's too low like this one is still high enough that we can get rid of it. But if it's too low like this, sometimes we dig down into the, and then there's a hole there. Now now it becomes uneven. So that's why it's kind of, sometimes it's hard to judge just to make this even. So I have to try to hit the highest point, or the peak. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, this whole thing will need to be cleared out. Like right here, so that that would be, we have a whole field here. We can put this place I like so much because we don't have